Welcome back. The inquiry into the infected blood scandal today heard evidence from parents whose children died after being given contaminated blood in hospital. Becky Coterill was there and sent this report.
Richard Buggins contracted HIV as a small child through contaminated blood products used to treat his haemophilia. He was just 8 years old when he died in 1986. These are his two younger brothers. They also had haemophilia and became infected. John with HIV and Edward with hepatitis C.
I felt very powerless. And I think the worst thing for me as a mother of young children was, rather than protecting my children from others, which is what a mother does, was to think about how I needed to protect other people from my children.
Doctors advised Elisabeth not to find out whether her surviving sons had HIV, with no hope of treatment at the time. But she did discover the awful news out of the blue when she saw John's name on a list of infected children placed on a fridge door in the hospital.
It felt like the world had just opened up, just the bottom had dropped out of it.
The infected blood inquiry heard from several bereaved mothers today. They spoke about how the trust they'd placed in medical staff treating their children had been abused.
Linda Woolliscroft's son Michael tested positive for HIV when he was 15, but he wasn't told for another 2 years.
Your life's in their hands, aren't they, sort of thing, and you believe what they say, and you've got to trust in them. You've got no choice. And then it makes you think after, should you trust doctors?
Michael died just before his 26th birthday.
Just before he passed away, it was raining, and he said to me, would you help me? Outside his room, there was a corridor with glass windows, you could see outside, and he said, would you take me to see the rain? This is what upsets me, because he knew he wasn't going to see it again.
Elisabeth says she's blessed her sons John and Edward are alive today, but Richard should be here too.
He never grew up and grew away from me, so his memory is a treasure, but it causes me ache every day because he's not here. Yeah.
Becky Coterill, Sky News.